cord still hanging down like that individual, just to the back of Jason, a little bit to the right. You've got a couple of them that have got little remnants of their umbilical cord still hanging down. So they're very young, only about a week and a half, 2 weeks, but they're getting their strength, they're building their muscle, they're getting great nutrition from their mums, and they're going to grow into beautiful looking wildebeest. Zebras are just, this one here, just to my right, Jason, on my side, it's a bit of a swing round gently. He's moving off now. He was just standing right there. He's gone around us, but they're all starting to move off now. We might let them be. But lovely to sit with them for a little bit. Look at all those calves hanging out there. Jason, I'm sorry to swing you around like a... Really beautiful colour about them. What a nice little herd. So zebras and wildebeest coexisting in the same area, which is quite common, hanging out together. I think we have got a little bit of rain coming, so we are going to make our way back as well. We've got a couple of spots on the lens now, so bear with us, folks. We've got the camera cover there, Jace. I just want to pop that over. Just going to pop our camera cover over, folks. It's going to be a little bit of messing around, but whilst Jason's doing that, I'm just wiping the lens, folks, so please excuse me. I do apologise, but it's getting a little bit misty and a little bit rainy. What we're going to do is come back to a bit of... I'm just helping Jason here now get this cover over, folks, so please excuse us. It's a bit tricky to get on. I can help you here. There we go. Is that alright? So the top microphone is not going to be working as well as it normally is, so I'll just keep facing this way. We might get a couple of spots on the lens, but please bear with us. I'm just going to dive for cover. This misty rain is going to affect us wherever we go. So I think it's not heavy rain, but if we do see something along the way, then we could probably stop and talk about them, as long as the wind is not pushing the rain in. And the driving is the thing that is making it a little bit difficult. What we will do is cross to Pete, because he's going to be undercover sooner than I am, and then he can take over and we can clean this camera lens up for you. I just want to do that again because it is a bit difficult to see. Sorry about this, folks. Just let me wipe this lens for you. Just have to. But it's all happening. Okay. The Pete's just setting up now. I might just sit here and wait until, because it's not that bad. I'm not struggling with it at all. It's no worries at all. It's quite refreshing. But at least the camera's covered, and if I drive, the mist actually just hits the lens. So it might be a little bit streaky on that lens at the moment. Please let me do this again. That's a bit better. It's raw, it's real. This is what happens out in the bush, and this is what happens when you broadcast live from the African bush. And you're with us all the way, and that's what's a great thing. I love that, and all the little bumps and kinks and hiccups that you see is how it happens, and how it happens real. So this is probably a good time to just have a quick chat while we're waiting for Pete to take over, and then we can make... See, it's interesting, it's stopped now. I think we should keep driving. I'll have a quick chat and we'll keep driving. Your support has been incredible. Your support and your very, very kind words to both Peter and I and all the team has been fantastic. On a personal level for me, I can't thank you enough for taking me into the WildEarth family, and in association with National Geographic Wild, this has been a bit of a dream come true for me. So, you know, we'll talk more about that later on tonight, but it's just, I just wanted to get that in with you now and talk that, just tell you how wonderful it is to be taken into the family, and it'll stay with me forever. So it's a really incredible opportunity to try and get across to you how my heartfelt thanks to everyone that's been so kind and supported through you know, Facebook and Twitter and all the different means of social media. And I really want to stay in contact with everyone. And, you know, by not tomorrow, but probably tomorrow or the day after, we're going to upload loads of photos. I'm going to personally load of my photos and stories and things onto Facebook and Twitter and things like that. But it'd be really lovely to keep in contact with so many of you wonderful people that have said so many kind things. So I just wanted to get that in now, because tonight is probably going to be a little bit more hectic, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted to do the morning drive as well, to say thank you and farewell to many of the online people that may either not watch it on Nat Geo Wild or might not have access to it on Nat Geo Wild, which that also does happen. So the online access is also very, very special, and people that do watch it online, we wanted to make sure that we said our farewells and thanks to you this morning, hence why we're doing this drive. The rain has stopped. I'm going to continue driving. I'm not running for cover. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not going to let a little bit of mist like that scare us, Jason, folks. Oh, no, no.
No way.
We've got animals to find.
That's right. We got animals to see.
We are going to cross the Pete, but I'm just going to have a little talk with Control quickly. Control, do you copy? Okay, mate. I can do that. I just wanted to give you a heads up. It's not that bad out here. I think we should probably endure a little more of a drive and see what happens. If Pete's undercover, we can always cross the Pete and we can just cover up if it gets any worse. But Jason's got the rain cover on, and it's not bad as long as we just keep the lens clean from mist. We're just going to carry on, okay? Absolutely. I'm sure there's been loads of questions for Pete this morning. All right, guys. That's great. Fantastic. I'll get you a link now. Okay, guys. What we're going to do before we carry on and just have a little bit more of a look around, Pete's in a dry space, which is a great thing for us to be able to chop and change between the cameras, and that means that if it does get a little bit heavier, we do get rain on the lens, we can just cross to Pete, and you can stay with Pete and talk to him, and we'll go for cover as well. But at the moment, it's not too bad. So I'm going to just tootle around a bit further up here, have a look around. We'll cross to Pete. We'll see you just now.
Hello everyone, sorry, I just saw a big bird flying there. It looks like a gymnogene, African harrier hawk there in the distance. And yes, it's not raining. It's one of those things that's, you know, you get this in the Lowveld sometimes. You get this, it's like a heavy mist or a drizzle almost, and you could probably see it on HD's camera. You get a little bit of just that sort of droplets on the camera. Not ideal for what we want to do. And we're going to, we're quite in the dark here, Alex. I'm going to move shortly. Guys, I'm going to not draw this out too much. We're thinking of a few questions. If there are a few questions, guys, please shoot away. I'll answer them. But what I really want to do, and I'm sure you won't mind, in fact, I know many of you won't, I've kept, over the last 6 weeks, I've kept photographs on my camera, sort of some of the nice pictures that I had and some of the nice memories. And I'm going to show you those. So I'm not going to beat around the bush too long. Just quite dark where I'm standing. It is not great for me, but it is great for looking at pictures. Sorry, I've just got to bring my leash, as I like to call it, my sound wires along. Into the seat. All right, give me a second. So basically, this is just some pictures, some memories, some moments over the last while of what we've been doing here. And I think if I set it up like that, there's some guinea fowl alarm calling. Great place this as well. We'll be sitting in the bush tent, the space that we're sitting here. And just look at how beautiful it is as a view. Just look at that. You've got the big trees, marula trees, horizon in the distance. That's our log next to the fire. We're going to have a campfire chat tonight after the game drive. Please join us for that. I just love this area. It's such a beautiful place. I'd love to come camp out here and come sleep out here for a few nights at some stage. We'll see what the future may bring. All right. Let me show you a few pictures. So I have to get this view right. Alex, how's that? Shouldn't have too many issues with reflections. So those are not good pictures. So let me go right back to the beginning. I think that's the easier way to do it. It's like this. Okay. That's actually our view. I'm quite glad I took that picture. I remember this one for the future. So this is where we're sitting now. This is right at this moment at the bush tent. Is that as close as we can get, huh? Let me see if I can get you a little bit. This is the daughter of Karula, and I picked this specific picture to keep because I really loved her eyes. The pupils you don't actually see. It was early morning. This was just after sunrise. I always say I love the mornings, and this is one of the reasons. You get this crazy light, and I just love the way she looked in this. And they were playing up and down the tree there. That's Tandi's cub. So in other words, Karula's granddaughter and Safari's great-great-granddaughter. That's Texan. We've named him, mentioned him a few times. He's the head ranger at Waitela. He's been a great help and a great friend of mine for many years, but he's been a great help to us for this experience as well. So thanks, Texan. Thanks, Amos. That's Texan's tracker. Great guy as well. I've known Amos for many, many years. That was one morning that same morning as the leopard, we saw this beautiful view of, hey, come on, Pieter, don't break the camera. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm wedging it on the steering wheel here for a better view. I think that should work. Alright, so these were the Nkuhuma lions, but in one of my favorite places, Torchwood, which is where Bernie and Neil and them are from, which is the neighboring area, they've got this beautiful place called First Rock, and this was the Nkuhuma pride with the Matimba male. So that's the Nkuhumas and Matimba, or the one Matimba male. That's him again, beautiful male. Look at that. That's the force that the Birminghams will be up against at some stage. I just love this view. This is up on First Rock. Going for a drink there. That's the Matimba male. Look at that backdrop. You can see all the way there in the background, all the way back through to the Mala Mala Koppies. If you look there behind the lion, stunning male though. There in the distance you can see a little outcrop, all the way back into the sort of center and southern part of Sabi Sands. Around there, you see it looks like a laser light. That's actually the tent that we're sitting under right at this moment, at the bush tent. HT and VM, little Ndapandula, the young hyena. And Scott's out tracking at the moment as well, looking around for us. Been great fun. Scott and Brian there on, which vehicle is this? This is the Jigga they were on. Love these little vehicles. We talk about them so often. Great cars and fantastic things to get around on. I like this shot. This is probably one of my favorite shots. Or my early shots of Scott. He's a great guy to photograph. He's very comfortable with the camera, as you guys know. And we had some good shots with him. This is those lions early evening. It's actually in the headlights of the car. This was just one or two views from around Manileti. We went for a little game drive with VM and myself.